Hello!
Welcome to the Rebecca Show.
It's not...
Oh wait, it's the Pest Pals!
It's the Pest Pals. Welcome. I'm Oscar, and next to me is my dear friend and co-host.
Wait, what? Wait, want me to say?
Well, why don't you introduce yourself, Vicky? For today's video, we're going to talk about introductions, and it's an odd subject to cover and talk about, but I think it's something that everyone can relate to, because a very common, I want to say irrational fear, is the idea of, like, presenting yourselves to people. You're making a weird face at me. But it's true, because, like even something as simple as, like you, whenever we order something to eat, you're just like, no, you go meet the guy. You go
look,
get
okay,
the thing.
Look, my friend. I don't like calling people on the phone, but also, I don't like talking to people on the phone. I used to work as someone who picks up phones, and now I'm afraid of calling people. Talking to people is weird. It's like when you're buying groceries at the grocery store, and then you go to the self-checkout instead of the grocery store clerk one. Why would you go to the self-checkout? It's more work for you. Because you don't want to talk to the person.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. It's like interesting that people are scared of like interaction with other people and like having to present your face and yourself to someone. One other thing with introduction, because here's the thing with like meeting people and introducing yourself for the first time, is that so much is incorporated into it. It's not just what you say, but it's like what you look, what you smell like,
what you look
like. Sorry, what you smell like, what your body movements are, everything, even to like one of the most common interactions is like the handshake, right? Like that's like the professional greeting. It's like you shake someone's hand, but even that you can screw up. You have one of three handshakes. You have the regular, relatively firm, nice handshake. You have the dead fish, where they just like smack their hand down, and you're not sure if it feels kind of like their hand is just like glove or something, and you're about to like pull it off from their arm or something. And then you have the third one, which is the worst one in my opinion, which is the like overly masculine, trying to look cool.
Trying to crush your hand.
Yeah, like squeezing around your knuckles.
I've only had like one crushing one, but I most of the time it's just the dead fish one.
Yeah.
Like, people are so dead fishy. It's like, ugh.
I have a feeling that most of the hand crush ones are probably between
men and
older men with younger men, especially. Or even older men with old men, because it's like that, like, asserting your dominance kind of thing.
That masculine presenting, those masculine presenting people.
Yeah, exactly. A comedian I really like, Eddie Izzard, he has that thing where, like, if someone does the crushing handshake, you should just lay down dead and just fall over, like, ragdoll it. And then everyone's just like, you killed him! What the hell, man? Like, he was a regular living person, and now he was a
regular living person, now he's a dead person.
Now he's a dead man. Aw, Chucks.
Aw, Chucks?
Aw, Chucks. And that...
Shucks? Your face is like...
What's another thing? Oh, yeah, so that's like that. The visual one is the one that gets to me the most. Because, like, in a perfect world, everyone should be able to look however they want. But the truth is that, depending on the scenario, you just simply can't. Like the classic one, the job interview. Like, if you go to a job interview and you're wearing, like, a clown outfit, they're not going to take you seriously.
Yeah,
like,
they're going to, like, come back when you learn how to go to a job interview.
Exactly. Which sucks. It sucks that people have to, like...
Kind of. On the one hand, it means you sometimes can't dress or act as freely as you might otherwise. But it shows that you have some sort of quote-unquote common sense.
Yeah.
And I mean, that whole, like, wearing things and acting a certain way, I think that helps show them. And it's, like, part of the interview process.
Yeah.
Because it's like them seeing if you know how to follow the social cues.
Yeah.
No, it isn't the best,
there's definitely a purpose to it. I'm not going to deny that. Yeah. But it's a shame for some people because, like, once I met with a recruiter and she was talking a lot about stuff to keep in mind when in interviews and stuff. And one thing she mentioned is she was like, oh yeah, if you have any piercings or anything, especially unusual ones, please remove them before the interview. Because there's a chance that someone will be sitting at that table who's either not into piercings or will be distracted. And she mentioned this as an example. They had this one lady who was very nice, very friendly,
That's
but
just rude.
but the lady, she had this nose piercing that had an eye on it, and she said that she was so distracted by the piercing, she got like nothing out of the interview. Like by the end of the interview, she was just like, I don't remember even, like, I barely remember what the person said.
That's so shitty.
Oh,
like
it
that
sucks.
in particular is
No, and that sucks.
You just
But
like,
that's the thing. That's the thing, right? That's the thing, is that in a perfect world, you should be able to have a piercing, and people shouldn't be like, oh, that's weird. Why should I have a piercing?
Yeah,
That's so
definitely.
weird.
Because, like, I feel like that's more just that one person's hang-ups rather than, like, trying to figure out if the person can actually do the job.
Yeah, it sucks. And I feel like, I mean, things get better and better every day. Like, we can dress a little bit more casual with each and every day, and people start accepting more things.
Karens right now with the nose ring and the I can't even pay attention to you because you had such a distracting nose ring. Fuck off, Karen.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Okay, so talking to people, especially for the first time, can be very scary. And is there anything we can tell people that we've experienced that we find helps
No.
with me?
Absolutely not. I do not have any tips. This is something that I need tips on because whenever I meet people, they seem to think the wrong things about me, and I'm just like,
Do you think
what
it's the piercing and the colorful hair?
Actually, you know what? Honestly, that's helped a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, because before, I just looked like a regular person. I had, like, long hair. It was curly. Whatever. But then people would be like, I don't, honestly, I don't know what people were thinking. But it always seems like people would kind of avoid me. And some of the people, we even have, like, a lot in common. Like, they'll wear, like, these really sweet, like, t-shirts. I'm like, shit, I love that cartoon. I love that band. I love that thing. But then it's like, whenever I try to talk to these people, they're just like, yeah, whatever.
Do you think that was something visual or something in the way you, like, presented yourself?
Sorry, that's what I meant, because I look so normal.
Oh, right.
Before. And now, since I've had purple hair, people have been like, they're like, oh, I love your hair, and I like this about you, and this about you, and you seem so confident, and you seem so this, and I'm like, I'm exactly the same as I was before. I literally just have different hair. But, like I said, it seemed to have helped. Having something that people can bring up and tell you that they like is a really easy way to, like, break the ice.
You know what? I actually had something similar to that happen when I started college. On our first day, we had to do, like, a meet and greet with all of the students. And for anyone who doesn't know, back in the day, I used to wear a top hat. But I also wore this pocket watch, and I intentionally did that because people see the chain on my vest. Yes, I dressed like a freaking Victorian back in the day. And it's almost like people would approach me because people are like, oh, you have a hat? That's so cool. Oh, what's that? Is that a pocket watch? And I was like, yeah. And I did this, oh my god. I wore this pocket watch, and the pocket watch had room for a picture in it. And I was always like, yeah, when I meet the love of my life, I'm gonna put a picture of her in this. And then she's gonna be next to my heart, always and forever.
Okay,
and
number 1, disgusting. Number 2, my face is still not in there. Number 3, you should have put a sexy hentai lady in there.
That would have been...
Yeah! And she's like,
yeah. Yes, let me have a look at my watch here. Right here, see? And it's like, oh, can I see? It's like, of course. And then they look, and there's this picture.
Yeah, this is my waifu.
That's how I want to present myself. But the point is that worked. That worked, because, like, people would talk to me. So, clearly, we have no advice to give.
What about you? Everybody likes you as soon as they see you.
What's my advice?
Yeah.
I would say... just try to be comfortable with yourself. And actually, you know what? This is a genuine tip. Don't be afraid to look stupid. If you think you're gonna look stupid, or if you think you say something to make you look stupid, commit to it. Just admit that you're being stupid. Because if I go in knowing that I might say something stupid, then when I say something stupid, well, I already knew I probably would. And then I just go with the flow. You know, even when, like, I say things wrong, because sometimes I just pronounce words correctly, and when you point it out, I'm not just gonna be like, oh, I'm really bad at language. Oh, I'm so... No, like, because you don't want to lose that momentum. And I think that's the problem, is that, like, you're trying...
Don't completely shut yourself down.
Exactly. Because
just keep trying.
Just keep trying. Just keep going. Because people, you're trying to be confident, you're trying to talk, and then you make a slip up, and then you're like, oh no, I failed. I ruined it. This whole conversation now broken.
And they think spiral,
it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, just stop yourself.
But yeah, just stop yourself, realize you made a mistake, and then try to...
Everybody makes mistakes sometimes.
Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone.
Every single person.
Every single person makes a mistake.
Even if
mistake.
people pretend like they don't make mistakes.
Exactly.
Oh.
TLDR. Be yourself. Don't be afraid to look like an idiot. And then all your interactions moving forward, all your introductions will be perfect. Okay. Thank you all for watching our first episode. Our official first episode.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe if you liked our video. And have a...
Oh. Give us new ideas in the comments below. Let us know if there are any introduction things that you like. What do you like when people introduce themselves to you? What do you dislike when people introduce themselves to you?
When and why do you struggle with introducing yourself to other people? This has been Oscar.
And Becky. Okay, bye!